Hi, Rock Steady Boxing Boxers. Welcome to session 28. And yeah, so we're going to be working on the stability ball. That's what Joan is sitting on right now. So we're going to do 10 different exercises, couples training type of exercises with a stability ball. And this is a ball that you can get for $10, under $10 actually, if you go to Walmart, Costco, Target, even the $5 and under store, they carry those rather cheaply. So it's a good tool to use, and I advise that you guys are able to purchase something like this, 1 or 2 balls for you and your partner, and that way you can always watch TV and do the exercise that we have assigned for you, the first exercise, which is basically sitting on the ball. So we call this first one bounce boxer, okay? And so what this involves is being able to bounce on the ball, and you're going to be extending your arms left and right, like Joan is going to be doing, okay? So Joan is showing you how to be able to throw those punches left and right, and I'm going to do that after she gets done, and I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to be using my legs as well as you want to throw the punches. So remember, you want to be able to throw your arms out as much as you can, and that way you're going to get a good use of your shoulders as you're throwing them out, okay? All right, so we're going to start, and we're going to throw it out. Legs and arms. Really stretch out those arms. Really push it inside your armpit and push out those arms straight out in front. Be surprised how long they are until you start using them, okay? So that's what we're going to be able to do for our first exercise. So one of you does it, and then basically the mirror image does the opposite. Okay, so for the second one, what we're going to do is we're going to do a squat ball toss, okay? So this is going to be a fun one, and basically what Joan's going to do is she's going to squat down, and she's going to throw the ball to me, and I'm going to catch it and then throw it back to her. There you go. So squat and throw it. She's going to come down. There you go. Squat and catch, down, and throw it, and then up. Woo, almost too far.
He thinks I'm pretty tall.
And up. There you go. Good. Okay, I think this is probably 1900. And 2 more. And 1. So you want to use your legs to be able to project this all the way up. Okay, you want to make sure that your partner doesn't catch that ball with their nose, okay? All right, so now the next one, Joan's going to be able to demonstrate, and it's basically you're going to roll with the push. You're going to roll with that push-up. So she's going to count 4 steps as she puts her legs together behind her and does 4 push-ups.
2, 3, 4.
Good. Then I'm going to do the same thing, and on this 4, I'm going to keep my feet are suspending me at the top of the ball, okay? So you want to put your chest and belly on the ball and roll forward as much as you can, keeping your feet and legs together. So it looks like this, coming forward, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so we're doing it in repetitions of 4. So Joan's going to do 4 more, rolling out, and she's going to count 4 steps with her arms. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Feet together,
4.
legs together. That's what we're after. So basically what you want to do is you want to keep your body over the middle part of the ball so that it doesn't prevent that swing. But every little bit helps. So when you sway a little bit to the left, you correct it by using your right external oblique to pull it back in. Everything in towards the middle. So I don't necessarily want you to be perfect, but I do want you to be able to use those obliques, okay? They come in handy for all kinds of things. All right, another 4. So we're going out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it back in, and now it's Joan's turn for another 4. It's gonna be the last set, 12 altogether. So instead of doing them 12 all at once, we're gonna use the partner to be able to guide her and have her do
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
All right, she's gonna pull it back in and then roll that ball back to me. I'll do the last 4. Here we go. Chest and belly on the ball, rolling out and down. 1 and 2
and
3 and 4 and back. Okay, so now that's the 3rd exercise that we're doing. Okay, now for the 4th one, we're going to do a side ball with arm lifts. Okay, so Joan is laying on her right side and her right arm is kind of grabbing the ball and caressing it, and with her feet she's got her legs extended and they're anchored to the mat. Okay, so she's going to take that left arm and then bring it down here, and she's going to look
2
at where she's pointing to the
3,
ceiling. Okay, all the way up to the top.
4, 5,
So she's going to do 12 reps on this.
6, 7,
Once again, focusing on the obliques
8,
as she twists and turns,
9,
looking over to the ceiling
10,
where her hand is pointing.
11,
I'm going to do that same
and
thing.
12.
I'm going to be on my left side. So when she does 12 on her right, then her partner does 12 on the left. Okay? So it doesn't matter where you guys are, but Joan made it look easy. It's not so easy because you have to squander the, your position in laying on the ball. Okay, so the way to start is basically you're going to lean onto the ball. So my left arm, my left hand holds the ball in place, and I lean into the ball so that I'm going to pretend that I'm going to put my left armpit, and my armpit is a lot smaller than the ball, so I'm going to lean right into it like this, and I'm going to moor my feet together, or the right foot goes in front of the left, extend the legs out, my hand goes here, and I'm going to look up.
1,
And
2, 3, 4, 5,
and
6,
halfway through.
7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good for you.
So I prefer that you guys do this somewhat slow and steady at a particular pace and not go too fast, because if you went fast like I was doing, it kind of throws you off kilter. But holding that balance and working on your left side makes you work with the right external oblique. When Joan was laying on her right side, her left external oblique. So you guys can trade off and do the other ones, work out if you want, or you can do 6 and 6, whichever you prefer. That's fine, okay? All right, so we've been over the top of the ball and on the side. Now we're gonna be on our backs on this ball, on this next
I think
exercise.
we're going to do the leg one first.
Oh yeah,
aren't
we're
we?
gonna work the legs on this one. Okay, so this next exercise, it's gonna be the ball and leg push. Okay, so I'm going to balance. I'm gonna put my foot out like this, my right foot, and I'm gonna toss it over to Joan. That's gonna be over there. So scoot back just a little bit, and you're gonna. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna grab it with your right. And tossing it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought we were switching. I'm sorry,
Uh-oh.
Coach.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so we're gonna switch and we're gonna do 6 with the left. My left leg is going to push the ball to her left leg. Okay? Alright, so here we go. Put it over the top and push. Woo!
Sorry, that one really
That came
went.
fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, good. So you saw Joan's technique. She's got her arms out like a plane, and so this holds her balanced. So you can do this, and you can pretend that you're going over the Grand Canyon with walking a fine line over the Grand Canyon, whatever it takes, whatever
Always wanted to
vision
be
it
a
takes.
tightroper.
There we go. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna do is we're gonna be on her belly over the ball. So this is a good exercise to do so that actually instead of being belly down, I meant I want you to be on your back. This is called the wheelbarrow. Okay, so Joan's gonna start this off, and she's gonna lay on her back, and she's gonna let everything be manipulated by me. So I'm gonna hold her wrist, and she's gonna hold my wrist. She's gonna relax her head so that it's draped over the ball. And then with my right foot forward and my right leg forward, I'm gonna pull her in towards me, just up to the point where her feet are suspended or are just above the mat. So it looks like this. All the way back. 1, 2, 3. We're doing 10 of these. 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna relax. Keep your mouth open and breathe. There you go. 7, 8, 9, and 1,000. Okay. All right, so she's gonna do the same thing to me. So this is a good way to relax, and you wanna have your mouth open so you're breathing in and out, and you wanna let everything go, because when you let everything go, then all of a sudden your vertebrae start to open up, and you can actually feel the vertebrae breaking up. And that's a good thing. It's
Need more space. Now, you may find that makes you dizzy. So if it does, don't do the whole 10. Do 5 or 6 or however makes you feel comfortable.
So you can do it in sets of 4. So 5 for her, 5 for me, 5 for her, 5 for me. Whatever it takes, okay, to be able to complete the 20. So I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna lay on my back, and I'll let Joan do the talking. All right, wrist to wrist.
Okay, legs together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
3 more.
8, 9, and 10. Very good.
Okay, good.
For
So-
trusting me.
So this is a good one for you to be able to do for seeking out that balance, not only for the person that's on the ball, but also for the person that's doing the rolling. Okay, being able to do it like that. Okay, so now we're up to doing the ball crawl. So Joan is gonna do 4, and I'm gonna do 6. Okay. All right, so she's gonna demonstrate the ball crawl. Basically,
1, oops.
she's going to take a little bit
1,
of momentum.
2, 3, 4.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All the way forward.
1,
And then she's gonna let me do 4.
3, 4. Oh, but I didn't want to. It feels good.
Okay, so this is like the push-up position that we were in before, except you're walking. You're walking with your shoulders until you get to 6, in my case 4 for Joan. And then, so this means that you're gonna have to be balanced over the top of the ball and not let your hips slide out to one side or the other. So you wanna keep it nice and even right over the top of the ball. So once again, the push comes from you laying on the ball and pushing with your legs as if they were springs going forward, and that's gonna make you go. So the first time people do this, they are expecting some kind of push from behind. It won't happen. You have to do the pushing. So you kind of have to trust yourself, and not a big deal if you fall over. I'll kind of demonstrate what happens when you fall over on the ball, and it's not about making exaggerated movements. It's all about just rolling, because actually you're only about, I want to say maybe 14 inches, maybe 18 inches from the floor, not very far at all. So this one here, I'm going to topple over and see if you guys can give me CPR. All right, here we go. Roll over and boom. Okay, so you want to be able to roll over and it doesn't hurt at all. If you do it that way, you have to kind of roll with the punches. Instead of sticking your arm out and trying to prevent a fall, you just let it do its thing, okay? Not a big deal, okay? So remember, your legs have to do the pushing. Without that, you're not gonna go. You're gonna stay suspended, okay? So I'm gonna do 6, walk it back in, and then Joan's gonna do 4 more. All right, so here we go. We're gonna push out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Joanster.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so when I did the last 6, you noticed that when I was pushing out, I start to lose it a little bit, and I tilt it a little bit to the right. That's typical. It happens that way. And so what you have to do is you have to roll with the punches. If you feel like you're rolling to the right, use that left external oblique to reel it back into the middle. Okay, and that's the journey. And the journey is important, the destination is not. Okay, here we go. Here's 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very good.
Okay, good. All right, now we've done 7 of them. Now we're gonna get onto the floor. And the first one that we're gonna do is we're gonna build a bridge, but it's gonna be a together bridge. So Joan is gonna be laying on her back and she's gonna prop her feet up. I'm gonna do the same thing, and my feet are gonna be next to her feet, okay?
That gives you some stability with you touching each other's feet.
Okay, so you're gonna see my big foot right over hers. You won't see her tiny feet. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna lay back, and I'm gonna let my feet do the singing. I just put air on this ball so it's nice and sturdy.
Really.
Okay, so you're gonna plant your palms of your hands and arms on the floor. Lay your head all the way back, and we're gonna build the bridge. Lift your hips up, and we're gonna do 12 of these. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
and
12. Awesome. Good job. All right. That's what we want to do. Okay. So now, just remain on your backs. The next one that we're going to do is, as Joan is demonstrating, we're going to kick our legs back. Still in that same position, you're going to do that bridge, and as you do the bridge, you're gonna lift that leg up behind you, okay? So when Joan is drawing her left leg back, I'm gonna draw my right leg back. And then when she's drawing her right leg back in, I'm going to draw my left leg. So we're going to do it together, more or less.
So am I going like this, Coach?
No, straight back, like that. All the way back, as far back as you can go.
And I do
Okay.
a bridge at the same time.
Yep, you're going to bridge at the same time. And just to let you know, this is an unabridged edition. Okay, here we go.
Cute.
All right, feet to feet.
Yes.
All right, let's draw the bridge for the first one. Ready? And back. No, the other one, the other foot, this one. That one.
Okay.
Ready? Back. 1, alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 more, 8,
8,
and
9,
10, 11, and 12. Good work. Okay. So now we've got one more while she's laying on her back. And
Oh
so
my
this
gosh.
one here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the ball with the inside of her ankles and bring it up. Okay? So this is a double leg ball squeeze. Okay? So she's going to start, Joan's going to start, and then she's going to put the ball on the floor. I'm going to pick it up and go as far back as I can, okay? So we're going to count each time the ball is picked up and lifted up off the ground.
And how many times? Mark?
We're going to do this 1,000 times. Okay, so
1,000,
hold your
okay.
breath. Yeah, okay, so let's just say we're going to do it 10 times. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? 1, and 2. Your turn. 3, and 4,
5,
5, and 6. 4 more, guys. 7, 8, 2 more.
9,
And 10. That's a coup d'etat. Okay, good. We got the warm-up done with the stability ball. And now we're going to be ready to box. So she's going to get some water and get her gloves on. I want you to put those wraps on first before you put those gloves on. And then we're going to be able to do some boxing. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to say goodbye to that stability ball and get some water and then put our gloves on. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put my gloves on. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to take 3 steps. We're going to take 3 steps, and then we're going to hit the bag, okay? So what we're going to do is this. I've got my gloves on. I'm going to take 3 steps, starting with the left, then the right step, then the left jab, and then throw the right knee onto the bag, okay? All right. So, we're going to start in this manner. Okay, so I'm going to stand in a boxer stance, left foot forward, right foot back, and then we're going to bring it in towards the bag, okay? So it's going to be, I'm going to step into that punch. So Joan is going to do the same thing that I'm going to do after I get done. She's going to step up to bat, okay? And then we're going to critique her technique. But right now, what I want you to do is I want you to step into that punch and throw that jab immediately thereafter, okay? There you go. And then she's going to throw the right knee. Okay, so here it goes. Step into it,
I thought we did
left
the
jab,
first and then the knee.
right jab, left jab, and right knee, okay? So I'm going to have Joan do that same thing again, it's going to be stepping into it. Ready?
Jab.
Left jab,
Jab.
right jab,
Jab.
left jab, right knee. There we go. So what I want you to do is I want you to drive that knee, not going forward, but rather coming up, because you just finished throwing that left jab, stepping into it, so that kind of forces you to take either a right punch or a right knee, because the left went forward, so you got nothing else better to do than to get a right step in, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to come around, swing, and drop that knee on the side, not in front,
Gotcha.
but on the side, okay? So that knee is gonna come in and do some damage, really. Okay, so here we go. Ready?
Jab.
Left jab, right jab,
Jab.
left jab, right knee. Good. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. One more time. Here we go. Ready?
Jab,
Left jab,
jab,
right jab,
jab.
left jab, right knee. That's much better. Okay. So you want to be able to force yourself to get into some leverage, okay, to be able to do this. Okay, so we did this with a bag, but really it's not so much about the bag, it's about the pads that I'm going to use for Joan to throw her punches and kick, okay? So just remember that at the end, she's going to be throwing that right knee, so it's going to be to my pads, okay? So I've got these pads on. If you guys don't have pads like these, use your hands. Outstretched hands works just as well, okay? All right.
Kitchen mitts also help.
Yep, those kitchen oven mitts, they work pretty well as well for this, except don't cook anything. Okay, so we're going to begin. Ready?
Jab,
Left jab, right
jab,
jab, left
jab.
jab, right knee, okay? So she's going to swing and drive it into the middle, outside to the inside, okay? Starting with the left. Try it again. We're going to do this set 3 times through, and then I'll show you what to do next. Ready?
Jab,
Left jab,
jab,
right jab,
jab.
left jab, right knee. There you go. Much better. See the lift that she made when it all starts from the hip. If that hip doesn't lift, you're not going to be able to drive that foot into the pad, okay? So that knee hip lift has to come from basically the whole body, but the hip specifically. If you don't bend that knee, leg won't come up. If you don't use that right hip, the foot's not going to come up. So they're all interconnected, and that's a good thing. All right, here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Jab.
Left jab, right jab,
Jab,
left
jab.
jab, right knee. Good, good. Okay, so now we're going to do that same thing, but now we're going to go the other direction. So we're going to use that right step. So when she's going to go into the bag. And so she's going to take a right jab, left jab, right jab, left knee. Roundhouse, okay? Try it again. You're going to sweep into the outside,
Okay.
drive it in, okay? Ready? Right jab, left jab, right jab, left knee. Excellent, much better. Did you hear that bag squeal? It hurt. Okay, here we go. Ready? Right jab, left left knee. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you put that left knee into somebody's gizzard and they're going to yelp. No doubt about it. Okay? All right. So now she did that onto the bag, but now she's going to going into my mitts. So same thing as before. We're going to start by stepping into that punch. Right, left, right, and then drive that knee. Roundhouse kick into my pad. Okay? So she's going to finish with her left knee into my pad. Ready? All right. Right jab, left jab, right jab,
knee.
So it's left.
Knee.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So let's try it again. Okay. Ready?
Jab,
Right jab,
jab,
left jab,
jab.
right jab,
Knee.
left knee. There you go. Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay. So that forced her to think a little bit because she's right-handed like I am, and you guys will have to think about that one a little bit. All right, here we go. This is going to be the best one. Here we go. Ready? Right jab, left jab, right jab, left knee. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's what it takes, is to be able to do this in practice and rehearse it and rehearse it. And once you get the technique down, then everything is secondary. Okay, but getting that rhythm and getting that leg lift, that's all important to what you have to do. Okay, so we did it with a left leg stance, we did it with a right leg stance. Now, we're gonna proceed to show you on the bag what I want you to do now. So all we're gonna do is add another knee to the other side, okay? So left stance is gonna be here, okay? And then you're gonna come in and you're gonna drive. Left jab, right jab, left jab,
knee,
right knee, left knee, okay? So 2 knees at the end, 5-point combination, right? So as you're throwing that right knee, you want to quickly come down and bring the other knee up, because if you're like I am, I'm right-footed, right-handed, so when I throw my right knee, I think, oh, it's over, throw my gloves up and go home. No, it's not done yet. Now you have to be able to torque it in this position and then drive that knee. So that's the one that will bring you home, okay? That left knee into that bag. Okay, so that's what Joan is going to be doing. She's going to start with a left jab, right knee into the bag, finish it with a left knee. Then she can go home. Ready? Go.
1,
Left,
2,
right,
3,
left,
check,
right knee,
check.
left knee. There you go. Excellent. Okay, no cues there. She got it right off the bat. Okay, let's try it again. Ready?
1,
Left jab,
2,
right jab,
3.
left jab, right knee, left knee. Good. Once more before we use the pads. Left jab, right knee, left knee. Good. Okay. This poor bag, it's crying already. Got kneed so many times. It's needed. Okay. Now, we're going to use the pads to get this done. Okay. So now, with this in mind, we're going to do that same thing that we did, but now we're going to be able to use the knees in here. Basically, both knees. So she's going to take a left jab, right jab, and then right knee, and then left knee, okay? So right knee onto my right hand, right pad, and then left knee onto my left pad, okay? All right, so here we go. Ready? And left jab, left jab, right knee, left knee. There you go. Worked like a charm. Okay. Left jab, right knee, left knee. Good. Once more. For all you disbelievers, here it is, the third time. Here we go. Right jab, right knee, left knee. Okay, I said that backwards. I said right jab and it was a left jab. Okay, so she did it 3 times. Okay? Now we're going to do it just the opposite stance. So we're going to start with a bag like we did before. So we're going to start in this position here. So Duke's up, and remember you're going to step into it to give you a little bit of power. Pretend that you're starting at the top of a hill and you're sliding down, and at the very last minute you throw the knees. Okay? So in this instance, since I'm starting with a right jab, right jab, then I'm going to start first with the left knee and then the right knee. Okay, because I just finished with a right jab, so now I'm going to do the opposite knee, left knee and right knee. Okay? All right, so here we go. We want to get close enough to the bag to be able to drive some power. So here we go. Ready? Right jab, right jab, left knee, right knee. Okay? While you're doing this, you want to make sure you keep your Dukes up. Okay, so keep them under your chin, tucked in, rather than having them flailing along onto the sides. Because that only disturbs the rhythm, disturbs the pattern, and you don't want all those disparaging body parts, and the balance as well. Okay, so she's going to start with that right jab, then throw the left jab, then the right jab, left knee into the gut, and then right knee into the gizzard. Here we go, ready? Right jab, left jab, left knee, right knee. Woo, that was right on target. Okay, here we go. Do it again. Right jab, left knee, right knee. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do it a third time. Here we go. Right jab, left knee, right knee. Whoa, okay, that looked good. Okay, so now we've got that combination. The 2 knees were at the end, and that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to make it so that at the end you have the kicks or the knees. Okay, so now we're going to start with the same thing, throwing 1 kick and then add the second kick, okay? So for that to happen, she's gonna be, I'm gonna start over here on that bag. We're gonna use the bag to be able to do that, okay? So we're gonna do the left jab, left jab, and then boom, throw that kick. So this kick, instead of being a roundhouse kick, this is gonna be a frontal kick, front kick, like that, okay? So we're gonna do that 3 times through, and then Joan's gonna do it just to make sure you guys have a target, a moving target at that. Okay, so we're gonna start with the left jab. Left jab,
2,
right jab,
3,
left jab,
and
and knee.
nope, at the knee.
I'm sorry, it was the kick.
Yep.
Okay, try it again. All right, here we go. Ready? Left jab, right jab,
3.
left jab, front kick.
There you go.
Okay, so if you see the bag move, it was thrown with enough power. Okay, so that's what Joan is gonna do. Right over here, she's gonna throw that right front kick at the end. Okay, I was still in the knee stage, but now we've grown up. Okay, so ready? Here we go.
1,
Left jab,
2,
right jab,
3.
left jab, right kick. So now, on
Start
this
it.
one here, you wanna stand and back off just a
Okay.
little bit more, because guess what? She's got more leg than knees, okay? All right, ready?
1,
Left jab,
2,
right jab,
3.
left jab, right front kick. Excellent, looking good. Once more, just like that. Ready?
1,
left jab,
2,
right jab,
3.
left jab, right front kick. Good. Did you see that move? That's what we're after. We'll get it next time. Okay, so now we're gonna use the pads. We're gonna do that same thing, but now we're gonna drive it into the pads. So I'm gonna move these pads into the spot for her to be able to throw her powerful right front kick. Okay, so we're gonna start by putting the pads for the left jab, left jab, and then right front kick is gonna be this high,
Nope.
that high.
Yep.
There we go. That's it. Okay, so as much as she likes her toe, I want her to throw her right heel into this. Because with that right heel, yeah, I'm gonna be singeing at the power, right? She's gonna drive my left hand back. Okay, ready? And left jab,
1,
right
2,
jab,
3.
left jab. There you go. Right front kick. Came right to it. Okay? Let's try it again. Left
1,
jab,
2,
right jab, left
3.
jab, right front kick. Excellent. Better than before. You guys don't know it, I felt it. Here we go. Left
1,
jab, right
2,
jab, left
3.
jab, right front kick. Excellent. Good. Okay, so we got that down. Now, we're going to be able to do it with, guess what? The right-footed stance. So the boxer stance starting on this side. Okay? So, I'm going to have her use the bag to be able to drive forward with the right jab, left jab,
1,
right jab,
2, 3.
and then left kick at the end. Okay? Try it again. Ready?
1,
Right jab,
2,
left jab,
3.
right jab, left front kick. Okay, did you see that move? Okay, she had enough power. Let's do it one more time.
1,
Right jab,
2,
left jab,
3.
right jab, left front kick. Excellent, good. Okay, so now she's gonna be using I'm gonna be using the pads. So when this happens, then you're gonna be able to see that the left foot is gonna be driving front kick into the bag. And remember that heel. That heel is gonna be needed right there, okay? All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with the right jab, right jab, and then left front kick. Ready? Right jab, right jab. There you go. You can tell that kick was strong because it pushed my hand back. All right, do it again. Right jab, right jab, left front kick. Good, once more. Right jab, right jab, left front kick. All those got right in my pad to be able to push it back. So that might take a little bit of doing, but you want to be able to proceed rather quickly. Remember, you're on a downhill slide, so pretend that. You can't stop in the middle of it and say, what am I doing? Think about what you're going to do. So you kind of have to, sometimes you kind of have to close your eyes and think about the steps that you're going to take and then drive it home. Open your eyes and then go to town as if you were going downhill. Okay? So we've done the left and we've done the right. Now we're going to combine the second kick to this. Okay? So we're gonna start in that left-footed stance, boxer stance, and I'm gonna start, and I'm just gonna be able to guide you through this a little bit, and then we're gonna reiterate it with Joan following through on the back. Okay, no, the bag is good. Okay, so we're gonna throw a second kick to the end of this, okay? So we're gonna start left jab, right jab,
3.
left jab, right front kick, left front kick, okay? So I'm gonna stand back a little bit because I was trying to knead that bag again. All right, so I'm gonna stand back, left jab, right jab, left jab, right front kick, left front kick, okay? All right, Joan is gonna do that same thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to put Band-Aids on this guy. Okay, here we go. Ready? Left jab, right front kick, left front kick. Was that far enough? Or perfect. Okay, good. So we're gonna try it again. Ready? Left jab, right front kick, left front kick. Good. Once more before we use the pads. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We finish it off with the kicks. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my pads and I'm going to wait until she throws the jab before she starts to use 2 kicks to finish it off. So I'll be waiting for those 2 kicks. But I've got my pads up to be able to do the left, and then right kick, right front kick, left front kick. Okay? Here we go. Left jab, right front kick, left front kick. There you go. So one follows the other one, right after the other. Okay? Let's see if she can put some more English, body English into this. Ready? Left jab, right front kick, left front kick. Excellent, that was much better. Okay, once more. Left jab, right front kick, left front kick. Excellent, good. Looking good. Okay, now we're gonna switch stance. We're gonna do the right-footed stance and be able to drive it into that bag. So now she's gonna start with a right jab, right jab, and then left front kick, right front kick. 5-point combination on this one. Now, it's a right-footed stance. That's where she's gonna start with a right jab. Here we go, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Okay, she got that in there. So now, let's try it again. Extension is important. Make sure that you don't wind up doing this. Okay? You want to make sure that your arm is fully extended, and that's where you get all your power. Okay? So I'll feel the power when I got my pads on. So she's going to do it one more time. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent. Good. Okay, so now I've got my pads on. You were in the right-footed stance or left?
I'm in the right.
Right-footed stance? We did the left
1,
already?
2, yes, 3. No. Did we do the left? No, we haven't done the left yet.
Okay, so you're in the left-footed stance.
Okay.
Okay, so one last time. Let's do the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Last time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Okay, we got that in there. Okay, so now we're going to do the pads. Okay, so we're going to do the pads. And here we're going to start with the left, and then we're going to do the right and the left. So we did the left. Didn't we do that before? Or no?
I don't know. It's too late in the evening.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try this. So 5-point combination. Here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost
Good. Okay. Last time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Okay, so she's done 3 of those. Now she's going to switch. Okay, so now she's in that goofy foot position. She's going to start with the right, then the left, then the right, and then left front kick, right front kick. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
right,
5.
left and right. There you go. Good. right
1,
jab, left
2,
jab,
3,
right jab,
4,
left,
5.
right. Okay, last 2 kicks. Here we go. We're going to try it again.
1,
Right jab,
2,
left jab, right
3,
jab,
4,
left kick,
5.
right kick. Excellent. Good. That's the way to do it, to be able to do that 5-point combination. Okay, now we're going to deviate a little bit. I'll show you what I want you to do, but it's a little bit more advanced. I think you guys can do it, okay? So we're going to do this swivel kick, okay? The swivel kick is coming around. I'll explain it rather than me. I'll show it to you instead of trying to explain what I'm going to do. Okay, so putting my gloves on, we're going to do the same three-point combination with my left jab and right jab. But at the end, I'm going to turn and kick the bag, okay? And that's what this is after, is trying to get it so that
Donkey kick.
yeah, so that you're going to swivel and be able to kick the bag right at the right moment. So I'm going to take it easy at first and just kind of do it in slow motion. So it's going to be left jab, left jab, and left kick. Okay? So you want to swing it around and bring it in and nail the bag behind me. Okay? So now this is going to be in a little bit faster. 3 punches and then a kick. Ready? Left, right, left, swing, kick. Okay? Once more. A little bit quicker. Here we go. Ready? Left,
1, 2,
right,
3,
left, swing, kick. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to have Joan do the same thing. She's going to be doing the 4-point combination rather than 5. Okay? So she's going to do that same thing, starting with the left jab. Here we go. Ready?
1,
Left jab,
2,
right jab,
3.
left jab, swing, kick. There you go. Good. Now, she's going to swing a little bit quicker and be able to drive the lower leg from the knee to the ankle. She's going to swing. So once she stops here, watch her footwork as she plants her right jab. So you're starting with the left, then the right, then the left. As soon as she plants her foot, then she's going to swing and bring that foot right onto the side of that bag, okay? Basically, the opponent doesn't know what's coming, okay? So she has to do that swivel before, he can grab her leg, whatever. Okay, so she'll be ready to go in a dark alley any day, any night, right? Okay, here we go.
1,
2, 3, swing, kick. There you go. Good. That's what we're after. Try it one last time. Here we go.
1,
Left,
2,
right,
3.
left, swing, kick. Good. Okay. Now, I think she's ready for the pads. Here we go. So we're going to focus on those pads. We're going to try this again. Okay. So it's going to be a left-footed stance. So the left foot is first, so it's going to be a left, right, left, and then swing, and then she's going to hit this pad over here. Ready? Left jab, right jab, left jab. There you go. Kick. Try it again. Left jab, right jab, left jab, swing, kick. Excellent. That was faster. I know you guys couldn't see it, but from my vantage point, it was quicker. Left jab, right jab, left jab, swing, kick. Good. Okay, so now we did that. Now we're going to switch it. Okay? So we're going to switch it, and she's going to work that back. Now, we're going to start with the right. So it's going to be a right jab, right jab, and then at the end, she's going to swing with the other. Okay? So let me do that first, just to kind of set the environment, set the mood on what we're going to do. So we're going to be. So when you're right-footed in surfing, it's called goofy. Okay, goofy foot, as the surfboard is here. In boxing, it's called something else, but I'll think of it, and then when I think of it, I'll just probably yell it, and you'll probably think, "What's he done?" Okay. So anyway, we're going to start in this position. So it's going to be right jab, left jab, right jab, and then you're going to swing. But I did this one, so it's the other one. So now we're going to swing with the other one. So actually, we're starting left again. So we're going to start with the left. So it'll be left, right, left, and then swing, boom. My right leg is gonna swing out. Instead of the left, it'll be the right leg, okay? Same left-footed stance. So once again, it's gonna be left,
1, 2,
right,
3,
left,
swing.
boom, and on the side of the bag, okay? So it's the same left-footed stance, but now it's the other leg that swings around, comes this way, okay? So at the end, you're gonna come in, you start with the left, right, left, and so you throw that left here, and then you're gonna swing with that right, come around, and be able to kick it back over here, okay?
And we start with the.
We're gonna start with the left. There you go. All right, ready? Left,
1, 2, 3.
the other way.
That's right. I just.
There you
correct.
go. Got it. Okay.